Well, you know, I think I've droned on long enough.
I just heard what happened. I wanted to offer my condolences to the team. Quark's loss is a true tragedy. The man was a hero. Brave, honest, kind, and humble to the core.
What a load of bullshit.
Hello, this is Master 347. This is a playthrough of Dark Souls. And last time we finally went through the Duke's archives. When I first played the game, I got killed quite a bit, unfortunately. Mostly through to channelers. And also just underestimating the enemy. Of how much I can gang up on you. But I mentioned last time we're going to get a certain chest. One that drops all the way down there. So off screen I killed off all the crystal skeletons. I also went all the way down there and got rid of all the enemies down there too. Because the thing is, like I said, when you drop down there and get that chest, there's like 3 archers down there near where that staircase is, all shooting at you and getting a buff from the channeler. And it's just too much ridiculous work. You don't want to do that. So yeah. Also, if you have full control, that'd be great too. That greatly reduces the damage, or nullifies it depending on the height. So we're gonna have that as well. But here's the thing: what the ridiculously way was basically to turn this, then run around here at the right moments, then jump all the way down, and that would be instant death. I think even with full control, I don't think that'd be much good. But one way of doing it is to turn this around like here and get down here. Now, if you look carefully, it should be. Let's see, some kind of save point or something. Well, anywho, the point is that that's basically on solid ground right here. I'm supposed to turn this thing around, and then while it's turning, I should end up in this place right here. But with that, turn around the other way. By doing that, I can successfully drop down there without doing this annoyance. So I'm going to turn this around and then quit my game in the middle of it. And if I do it right, then I should be able to land straight from there, if I did it correctly. Here we go. Alright, let me quit. Because the thing is, the game lets you go on solid ground, not while it's moving or something, and that's technically a moving object. So if I did it right, let's see. Unless I gotta kill an enemy on there to make it auto-save, so that way it stays there in solid ground. If that's the case, I'm gonna do it off screen until I get it right. Let's have a look. What? Ah, what? You serious? Okay, let's try this again. Maybe we'll wait till it turns around and then wait till it stops. Okay, quit. If I don't get this right, I can just keep. I hope they haven't fixed this or anything. I don't think they have. Yes! There we go, that was it. Alright, so I had to turn it around from there. Okay, while landing on the air. Oh yeah, every time you crit and reload it auto-saves. Oh okay, so go to your first, crit and reload, then turn it around, and when it stops, or I'm in the middle of it, where it stops, then crit and reload from here. See, now that's turned around, we can just drop straight from there. It's still a bit tricky jump though, to do. But, to be extra safe, we are going to be using 4 control. This also nullifies damage anyway, so there we go. Alright. Let's nudge over to the edge and try to drop down there if I can. Yes! Made it! And for doing this well-timed drop, we get the Alvin, which is the best crossbow in the game. With this crossbow, basically, you can shoot 3 bolts instead of 1. You can 3 bolts at the same time while using it, and it's just an awesome thing to use. Also some other treasures I missed as well. We'll be getting most of the there's only one item left in the Duke's Archives for me to get, and that involves Logan's sidequest, which is actually around here. But I'll be doing that later once I have enough souls, because I don't have nearly enough yet. But if you remember that blue golem which I didn't hit, attack and kill, yeah, we're going to do that now. I actually forgot about it, to be honest, but it didn't matter because it kind of sums up nicely. It's going through here. Anywho, if you downloaded the DLC for the PS3 or Xbox 360 version, and you say Princess Odette, you know, back at Darkroot Basin with that gold golem, the other one, the gold golem inside that lake next to the Hydra. If you already done that, you saved it, talk to the sign, and download DLC, then all you need to do now actually is kill this golem right here. And if you do it, you should get an item when you kill it, which helps you activate the DLC. So we can do this now, actually. Yeah. So yeah, she only attacks when you attack her, otherwise she's really docile. There we go. Broken pendant, we got it. That's exactly what we need. If you don't get that, then you haven't downloaded the DLC yet from the PS3. You need to actually download it as well, not just save Odette and stuff as well, and all that. So there we go. Now we've got the DLC, which we'll be doing pretty much later. I'm actually going to probably do it just before, like, we fight the final boss. Just makes more sense that way. But yeah, I kill these enemies here off screen, basically, just to save time. Okay, I am now back. Yeah. Why am I here instead? To get rid of the treasure I've been talking about? Well, you actually need to beat the scaleless first. So yeah, I forgot about that. Also off screen, I went back to the Firekeeper Shrine, because this is the bonfire you can walk from to get to in the Duke's Archives. And I boosted that to increase my SS Fast plus 5 because of their Firekeeper Soul. Yep, I didn't forget this time. This time I decided to use it off screen because it made more sense. Anywho, that's pretty much it for the Duke's Archives. There's only like 1 or 2 treasures left, and I'm going to get them both together eventually when I get to with Logan. So, yeah, but it was just that one treasure I wanted to get now because of how frustrating that jump was. But yeah, that's what you have to do. It's pretty true of using the game's own. Oh, there you are. Finding out, are we? Now we go into the courtyard. Not a very big area, pretty short. But I decided to do the next part anyway because, well, it leads to the crystal caves. It was my bad. I should have dropped down the ladder. And there is the gold golem. If you're doing the cycle Siggy so far, you should see the gold golem right there. We're going to fight that one in a bit. Next, what we're going to do now is beat the rest of these guys right here. Yeah, be careful. These guys like to hide behind pillars and stuff. These are a lot tougher than the ones we fought before. The ones at the basin. Just my size one at a time. You can also drop blue titanite chunks if you're curious. And there's another one behind there. Yeah. For big guys, I like to hide behind places. There. Let's go with that. Okay then. So basically, this place isn't too bad. The crystal caves are a different story. Let's see, try and aggro these guys one at a time, as opposed to all of them at once. But anyway, these guys, the thing about this place is, is that the crystal caves aren't too bad. The problem, which makes it suck, is the fact there's invisible platforms. Yes, actual invisible platforms. Yeah. That's what sucks about it. But that's why there's that's why last part you should have seen that chest of those 20 prism stones. They're there for a reason. They'd help me specifically in this part. Oh. Blue titanite chunk. Alright. And I'm going to show you exactly why they're useful. go. But yeah, there isn't much treasure around here, quite frankly. But there we go, that's the guy right there. The aggro is a lot bigger compared to the others. This is like the same golem we had before. If you look at the top of that crystal very carefully, the giant chunk crystal he has, you can see a person trapped. It's just like with the oh my. Is he trapped? Huh. Is he stuck in that piece of wood? Yeah, he can't move. He's completely stuck. It's hilarious. Alright. Okay, even though I'm exploiting clipping here, this guy it's pretty much like the other golem. Has more health than the others. And that's the only difference. There we go. If we're doing that, this person pops out. So let's talk to this person. You see, so it looks familiar, right? Looks like Catarina, unlike Catarina when we saw helping out. But this one is different. You'll see soon enough.
It was you who rescued me. Why, thank you. I am Siegmeyer of Catarina. I don't know how I ended up in that crystal. It wasn't terrible in there, but I could hardly move. I must think of some way to repay you.
Alright, talk to him again.
Oh, have you seen my father? You wouldn't miss him. A suit of armour just like mine.
And say yes to continue with the side quest. So yeah, you need to talk to her. So that's why I don't want to go into the demon ruins, especially the Lost Isles, because you need to talk to her before continuing on.
Thank goodness. I knew he was here somewhere. Well then, now I must find him. Thanks again, truly. Now I shall just stay put and keep out of trouble. Thank goodness. Well then, now I shall just...
So yeah, you need to talk to her again back at Firelink Shrine. And afterwards, then we're to kind of tiger until we get to the Lost Isles. But there we go, it's very important. You need to get her to appear. Nothing there. I think some of these crystal golems need a dead ends. Ow. There we go. There we go. There's a soul pack here. Oh, I think I know what this is. Yep, it's the crystal armor set. It has good base defenses, but doesn't have very good elemental resistance. So it's pretty heavy too. You can actually tell when we fought the NPC, because basically when we fought the NPC back there, well, you saw him. He was fat walling. I'm showing you where these guys are for future reference, but you never find the rest of these guys. I want to be throwing my treasure searching too. So yeah, you see, these guys are aggro. They're just there in corners. I think this there makes the trap here. Oh, whoops. And the funny thing about that attack, sometimes when you use it, it doesn't actually hit at the on the ground. It's some kind of glitch where it actually pops them into the air or something instead. It's really weird that way. I think that's the only other treasure around here. I could be wrong. Let's have a look. Oh, I got both of them. And of course I did. Yeah. There. 2. Then there's one at the end here. I'm not sure why some of these guys were at certain parts of the forest, because most of them aren't even guarding anything, they're just there in weird positions. I think maybe it's just mostly the tricky or something. Because yeah, I don't think there's anything else around here. Not that I know of. There we are. That one's dead. Yeah, see? Nothing. Not sure what the point of these guys here for. It must be just to trap you and to make you think there's stuff here. But, yeah. Now for this place. Now, very important, make sure that you have... Oh, where are they? Prism stones. You should have had each 20 of them for that one chest alone. It's there for a reason. So you want to really go to that chest where the treasure is. Very important here. What I'm going to do off screen real quick is I'm going to use up some of these souls. Now I could save them up for Logan, but again, once in that library there, he's there for quite a while. So, and the only way you can finish off the cycle is once you kill seath the scaleless. So, yeah, he's still there. So I'll be back in a bit once I spend most of these souls. I'll see you guys then. Alright, I am now back. And off screen I spent a little souls on my faith. Because I had a little extra and I figured I might as well just buy the heal. Because I only need 2 more faith towards it. Again, I'm trying to be a little more versatile here. I've got to bring a fog here just so I don't have to fight these guys. There we go. The crystal caves are down here. Oh, come on, really? What was that? Yeah, whatever. They're gone. Okay, where can we reach the crystal caves? Ugh. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it was down here. Here we go, the crystal cave. Actually, maybe having... Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Have that on. Now, this place is tough because the platforms are very small. Yeah, go white. Yeah. And you can very easily get... Oh. Jeez. There you go, quick. There. That guy isn't too bad. Unfortunately, there's another type of golem later on who are much bigger and, well, they can do some real bad knockback on platforms which are actually relatively small. So, okay, what is going with this place? What's so frustrating about it? Well, simply put, there are invisible platforms in this place. And you can tell by those crystal shards, I think, just popping up and breaking. So we're going to go this way first. This one's relatively easy to get through. It's pretty straightforward. But the others, some of the others aren't so much. There's humanity. Just drop down here. Oh yeah, and there is basically, like, remember those boss, those butterfly things? So yeah, these enemies are back. However though, they do not aggro unless you attack them first. If you want white titanite chunks or slabs, then sure, go right ahead. But the thing you gotta know is very important, is that, well, unlike the other type of slabs enemies, those ones do not land. They actually they keep flying in the air and trying to attack you. This is the part that sucks. That invisible platform wasn't nearly as bad, but they get worse very quickly. So if you do want to fight those guys, either you have long range magic, or maybe there's a path I could drop downward. Was it this one? Maybe it was the next one. Sorry guys, I'm a bit stuck trying to figure out what path to drop down to. So I remember I dropped down to there. Maybe it was through this way. But yeah, this is actually a straightforward path. The first few are not so bad because the platforms are gigantic. See? A lot more space to walk around. The others, not so much. And here are these guys. These guys are the worst. And these are like the other ones, except they have a lot more health and do more damage. However, once you kill them, they do not come back. Oh, it's dead. So even if I do die from here, the good news is, very good news, is the fact that, well, I don't have to worry about it again. Those guys do not come back. Be careful of some of these slopes, because some of them... Oh yeah, it was around here. I guess I was making a mistake of walking down. Be careful of some of these slopes, because when you walk down here and drop downward, well... you actually fall straight to your death. Here we are. There's the golem in question. That's where we need to go to. There are 3 crystal titanites here. Yeah, 3 of them. So we're actually going to get them. They don't appear. Then once again we can just quit and then come back here later on. Pretty simple, really. Alright. Let's see where you're at. Oh, they're all gone. There should be 3 right here. Okay. Also going to switch to my other weapon. Where are you? The claymores, that way I can do a swinging motion. So okay, there should be 3 crystals right here. So I'm just going to cut out and come back until I get all 3. See you guys then. Ooh, that's 2 down. There should be 3. Looks like I missed one. The other one didn't spawn. Alright then, so I'll be back once I get the 3rd one. Yeah, there are 3 crystal lizards here. Oh, 2 out of 3 though, so that's not bad. So, I'll be back once again, once I get the 3rd one. See you guys then. Got ya! That's the last one. There we go, and that's all the crystal lizards in this area. So there we are. Yeah, but it's nice that all 3 of them are bunched together like that, so pretty sweet. I don't need to swing anymore, just for those lizards, because they're a group of 3. What should I put on instead? What to put on instead? Actually, that's perfect. Ring of Sacrifice, in case I screw up here. But okay. Basically, this is the worst path to get through the entire game. Because, well... this one has a pretty good treasure, but the path is a lot more smaller and it's hard to get through. So, this is where these come in. Prison stones. We're going to use these to pop off and actually drop down to figure out where they are. So, if you drop off like this, that means it's fine. However though... oh, jeez, come on camera, work with me. So, if you drop it like that, so that's okay. That means I can walk on it. This is a very narrow path, very narrow. But unlike the other ones, it isn't straightforward. Do not run straight or you'll die. You need to be it very carefully. You see, the thing about these prism stones is that they leave a coloured path. Now you know you can't actually go to the next one when actually, in actuality, you'll actually drop to the ground. Again, also these crystal shards falling on the ground like so, they're also a good indication and clue, so they can help as well. But mostly you just want to follow what I'm trying to do here to go. Just take your time, don't run. Okay, I'm doing okay so far. Alright. Okay, it is not a straight path. Seriously, it is not a straight path. It looks like it. It looks completely straight. It is not. I'm being extra cautious here, because unlike all the others, this one does turn. Take your time. I think it's about here actually where it starts turning. Another method, if you run out of these, is that you can use your bow and arrow and just shoot arrows along the way. Okay. There we go. When that happens, it means that you cannot go there. So, drop this off here. There we go. I probably need to all those prison stones up there actually. Probably not, but I just want to be there safe and sorry. There we are. Okay, it's good. Alright, so far so good. Nope. Okay, now I'll show you the other method. Basically, let's see. Let's use arrows, doesn't matter. Any bow and arrow would do. You can use any one. So now what you can do is this. And there we go. You notice that the... No! Oh, I pressed circle by mistake. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. I was trying to click backwards. I pressed circle by mistake and I did a... Oh wow. I'll be back in a bit. Oh jeez, I can't believe I just did that. Damn it. So glad I put on that Ring of Sacrifice. I'm so glad I did that now. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. Damn it. This message takes a long time to go away. Damn it. Son of a gun. Alright, and I'll be back again once I've... Oh yeah, I shouldn't have done that. That was it, I need to push L1. I pushed the wrong button, it was totally my fault. Yeah, I'll be back in a bit once I get no prison stones. 30 wasn't enough anyway. But the other method is shooting arrows and now helping in direction. That's the other way. Alright, I'll see you guys then once I've gotten more prison stones. You can get them from quite a few merchant shops, so I'll just get them from one of them. See you guys then. I can't believe I did that. So stupid. I'm back. You're probably wondering what the heck am I doing back here? Shouldn't we be going back to Crystal Caves? Yes, but just remember I told you guys that when you talk to her again, she'll be back here. So I figured, what the hell? I might as well just do this now. By the way, go back to that merchant, basically all the way to the sewers. She sells prison stones. I've got 99 of them. I probably don't need that many, but I just wanted to make sure this time. I've got the souls to spare. But let's talk to her again.
Oh, hello again. We're both managing quite well, aren't we? But I haven't found my father yet. Have you seen him?
Okay, now say yes, because we have seen him. We saw him back at the swamp, so it's true we have seen him.
Really? Then I must be off. I'm sorry he's caused you trouble. He has a knack for that. If you just stay put. Really? Then I must be off. I'm sorry he's caused you trouble. He has a knack for that. If you just stay put.
Well, there we go. You need to talk to her again before you go back to Lost Eyes lift there. But I figured I might just kill two birds with one stone, you know. Whatever. Okay, so I'll see you guys back at the Crystal Caves, that exact part where I was going through all those prison stones. But remember, you could have used the arrow method as well to help you out, if you wanted to. But I guess you're going to show the prison method as well. See you guys then. Sorry about this, guys. Okay, we are now back. this is where I actually died. As you can see, the glowing floaters helped me along the way. Just take it a bit at a time. Just in case, I've equipped another wearing of sacrifice, in case I screw up again. I mean, not wearing, just a ring of sacrifice. One thing you can do is look at the ground. Look where you're throwing these things. Imagine that you're on a tightrope. That's the best way to describe this. Imagine you're on a tightrope. Oh, there we go. This seems like a definitely good place to walk by because of that crystal. And remember, when you hear that screeching sound from the prism stone, that means only one thing. There's the bottomless pit. There are a few more extra turns. We're not done yet. Let me see those use a bonfire. So just remember, like a tightrope. Also, lights do disappear eventually, so don't take too long walking towards each of them. There we go. Now you see that crystal is dropping there. That can mean only one thing. It's okay to walk to here. Just take your time. Yeah, my mistake. I should have got more of these things so that way I wouldn't be forced to go to the bow and arrow and therefore making my tragic mistake of dying towards my death. Okay, it's okay here. Trust me, I am not being overly cautious here. You do, want to have... Oh yeah, you're going to count to 99 prison stones. You guys who are curious. Okay, so here. Alright. If you look at that camera angle now. Yep! I think we're almost there. Yep. Yep, we're almost there now. Now, the main fact is path is, it's a bit of a slope. You notice there's a bit of like a hill going upward and downward. So, just treat it like that. Oh! See? There we go. I'm almost there. Don't get cocky now. Don't rush on ahead. Take your time. Also, if you don't feel like walking all the way back the way you came, which again is perfectly okay, you could just use a homeward bone, go back to Duke's archives. There's only like a few visible paths you gotta walk through, which are straightforward. So I actually already did that off screen when I died, so you know, you can just do that. I might actually just do that just to be extra safe. And even if I do die, it doesn't matter. I have another ring. I have a ring of sacrifice, so it's all good. Yeah, this is where it's starting to get tricky with turns. But yeah, this is very narrow compared to the others. The others are a lot more leeway, but not this one. Yeah, you see it's a bit of a slope, so it's like a bit of a hill. So oh, there you go. Yeah, it's being a bit of a dick near the end. Yeah. Come on, almost there. Really? Alright. You know, getting 99 of these maybe wasn't such a bad idea. There we go. Oh, we're almost there. We almost made it, guys. Oh. Yes! And if we go up here, we get a blue slab, titanite slab. And there we go. You see, that's the giant curler thing right there. So you can use that now to walk all the way back if you want to. But I think some of them actually disappear along the way. I think we'll try to walk back, just to show you guys that it is possible. Especially with these colours helping you out. And if I die, I got a webbing a sacrifice on. I guess these being sacrifice were a complete waste. I guess maybe I used it just for this section alone, basically. But there we go. So on your way back, you can just follow these if you want. But yeah, even so, put on the wing of sacrifice, guys. You do not want to lose all your souls doing this. Like, seriously, there's no shame in it. Just put it on, just in case. Oh, I think this is like a triangular path. Huh. That's why it's a bit over there. But if you're still kind of stuck on it, I guess the last thing you could do is just go to the internet and get a map. No shame on that. Huh. These could last for quite a while, don't they? But they're still on the way back. Just walk inch at a time. You should be okay. Ugh. So there we go. That's pretty much the path right there. That is the worst item to get in the whole game. Yeah, even worse than the even in that crossbow. There we go. Let's walk across here. There we go. Bit at a time. Bit at a time. Ah! We made it. Okay. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I know that sucks, guys, but it needs to be done. Okay, so here we are. It says here, imminent drop. This is a event message again, because there's no waiting. So, yeah, that guy is watching us down there. Unfortunately, unlike the other one with the crystal, this one, yeah, there's not much room leeway. Got ya! That is the other one that once you kill does not come back. So, yeah. We get a blue titanite chunk. But notice for that slab. But here we are. Here's the way backward. Right through here. So just like before. It's all the way up there. You see? Up there where that blue butterfly is. Just gotta walk upward to there. You should be fine. Remember, there's a lot more leeway in this path. That's the worst path to do. The absolute worst. Alright, we're back. Ugh. I'll be careful this way. There's a bit of a slippery ledge here. Look, you see? I almost died because I actually slipped back there and forth. So, yeah, be careful with that ledge. Where do I go from here now? Oh, that was it. It's around here. Huh. How did that guy die? Is it from the golem? Huh. Let's have a look. Oh! Ah, no, you shouldn't be doing that. He was aggroing more than one of these things. And then he fell to his death. So again, as you see, the path is a lot more straightforward this time. So, yep. This isn't nearly as bad. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. There's just one more item to get here. And then we're done with this place. Well, before the boss, that is. There we go! That's time to get. It's actually here. This guy is sort of guarding it. Sort of. I don't need that anymore. Actually, it's on the wing of fog. We're going to be needing that. Top of the next area of enemies that pops up. So yeah, this guy actually aggroes if you go around at certain points, but if you go here instead, pick it up, you get Silver Hero. But we're doing on the fog just in case. I know I usually like fighting all the enemies, but don't bother those guys if you don't want white knight chunks. If you do, use long range fights and stuff and battles. this last part is where we will actually fight those enemies again. These guys. Yeah. Remember these guys from the Ash Lake? Well, they're back again, they're stronger. But there's actually a reason why these guys here specifically. Remember, I told you that the boss actually does curse damage. These guys drop curse purging stones to protect you from curse. But you want the Wing of Fog here. You don't want to aggro one of these things. They do a lot of damage. There we go. Just use the same attack. Don't combo them, and you can stun lock them into place. There, that's what you get. A purging stone. That's the other thing they drop. There's a specific reason why these are guys here. Like I said, the boss does damage. So yeah, there we go. That guy to. I think these guys actually have a special grabbing attack too. Well, sort of like a biting attack. They can actually bite you up. No, not that. I hate that move actually. Not only does it do damage. It's that kick. The kick sucks. It's quick and it just comes out of nowhere. Nope, nothing in there. Yeah, the first time you fight this seath scaleless, you want to kill these guys because there's actually no fog gate on this boss. Yeah, there will be a fog gate when there will be a fog gate once you leave and quit, or if you get killed. So there's that. But the first time there is none. And yep, these guys will follow you into the boss. Yeah, you don't want that. So first time you come here, kill them all. You do not want these guys following you in. Oh, there's another one over there. Didn't see you there, buddy. Yeah, there's quite a few of them. So I might save to a separate part because of how annoying that. Ow! Jeez, really? There we go. Ooh, another purging stone. Yep, you notice all those guys that fought this boss? They all turn to statues. Again, that's because of the boss. Yeah, that thrust attack is annoying. There's a lot of knockback as well. Okay, now before we fight this guy, I'm going to do a few preparations off screen so that I'm ready for it. But the good news is, the worst is over. So yes, there are invisible platforms and stuff, but that one with the blue titanite slab is the worst, and you don't have to do that anymore. Of course I have to walk right here the old fashioned way again, but what are you going to do? If I die, that is. So, I'll be back in a bit once I switch my equipment. I definitely want something with curse protection, so I'll see you guys then. Okay, I'm back. I used the brass arm I got from that fight earlier from Gwyndolin, because, well, it gives decent curse protection, but also decent poise. So, basically both. Also, I equipped on the blood shield. Now remember, we got the blood shield from the painter of Ariamis. I actually didn't talk about this shield, and that's pretty bad in my book. It's actually quite useful. The curse shield gives you extra boost protection from status effects. So if we boost it like so, see that? A huge boost. So yeah, that alone is why it's awesome. I put this for extra stamina, because we're going to be needing it. Basically, we're going to be needing it basically to help us out and getting to this boss, because actually want to try and cut off this boss's tail. Now, you notice all those statues? Again, that's because of the boss. Now, if you look carefully, at the very back, you see something shining in the middle of all this fog. That is primordial crystal. Now, if you break that, you can actually stun the boss for a while. But here's the thing. We actually want the boss to break it for us. That would give us more time to run around his tail and break it. Now, this guy has 3 tails. You want to hit the one at the very back, the one in the middle, not the other 2. And you want to hit the very tip of the tail, the one where it isn't as crystallized. A few swings, you should get the weapon. Hopefully there's extra protection, I shouldn't get cursed. But if you're still unsure, you remember from New Londo Ruins, you can also equip the, let's see, the Curse Bite Wing, which boosts curse resistance. So you could do that too, if you're really unsure. So that's the Curse Bite Wing. But if you really want a certain type of armor, but don't have basically any curse protection, so there's that too. But alright, okay, let's do this. There's primordial crystal. As long as that's active, Seath, the scaleless, will be immortal. Fun fact about Seath the scaleless, he is completely blind. That's not going to stop, that's not going to make his fight any easier though. Oof. There's a crystal. Yeah. One thing you're going to do is attack him at the back. You do not want him to shooting those crystals at you. But okay. This is where we need to go to. Get him towards here. Also, eat this to get some extra boost in stamina. Come on. Yes! 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 We got the Moonlight Greatsword! Alright, now the real fight begins. Even if I die, doesn't matter, because now he is immortal. These are stupid crystals. See? Curse resistance. Don't go to the back of him with his tail. Oof. Almost got him. But yeah, besides that, that's the only way this boss is tough, because he can curse you, and also trying to get his stupid tail. Got ya! With that, he is dead. Do not hit him at the back, that is suicide, because that tail swing attack is the worst. Okay, now, let's see if we can do this right. There we go. If I had a bit more time, I also equipped the symbol of avarice to get even more. But yeah, that's why I wanted that wing, that Fuji wing, so that way I could easily restore my stamina quickly, or something to his tail. That's the best time to do that. But yeah, I made the boss look easy because he actually is pretty simple once you actually break off his tail. that's the only tough thing about the boss, actually, to be honest. It isn't actually trying to beat him. As long as you have high curse resistance like I did, you should be just fine. And with the curse bite wing, it's even easier. However though, this is actually a nice shortcut to the crystal caves. And the only reason I did this is if you want to grind for twilight, twinkling titanite, and I guess purging stones over there. But there, done and done. Remember to rest the bonfire, and also actually walk from it. That's actually the mistake I made. I actually hit the bonfire here, but I forgot to actually rest in it, so I just used a homeward bone. That was a big mistake. But there we go. Done and done. So with that, now basically we've pretty much got everything we need to get here. So there's actually just one more place to go now, and that is the Demon's Ruins. I wonder if she's still there actually. Maybe she disappeared at a certain point. Oh, no, she's gone. But she talked to until her father was alive, she disappeared from this place. That's exactly what you want to do. But, oh yeah, this great sword is actually amazing for anyone that has an intelligence build. Let's see. Where is it? That's what's useful about this weapon. Let's see. I don't know if we even have the intention to actually use it. It's also a dragon weapon, so you have to use dragon scales to actually increase its strength. There we go, the Moonlight Greatsword. See, it has 0 attack power, but it makes it with its magic attack. So, yeah, only 28 intelligence, so yeah, this is actually an intelligence build weapon. So it is heavy, but this sword is one of the rare dragon scales came from the tale of Seath the Scaleless, the player white dragon who betrayed his own. Seath is a grandfather of sorcery, and this sword is imbued with magic, which shall be unleashed with a wave of moonlight. Yeah, what's great about this weapon is that it shoots like a wave of like magic that actually has an AoE effect. But again, that's why it's attack. That's why it's 0 attack power. This is literally an intelligence built weapon, so that's what's unique about it. So you do need some strength and dexterity, but see, you need 28 intelligence. But still a really good sword for those with intelligence. That's what I wanted to get. Plus, I've never actually got that sword before, so that's why I wanted to get it. But there we are. Oof. With that, we're now done with the Duke's Archives. The only thing we haven't done is complete with Logan's side quest, so we'll get that one treasure up there. Which we'll actually do next time. Yep, next time we're going to actually do a few more loose ends. This won't be nearly as long though. I just want to get these out of the way before we continue on. They're very small and minuscule compared to everything else. But I'd rather get them out of the way rather do them in the next part to not waste much everyone else's time. This is that Ember we need to return to as well. So next time again, we're going to do even more loose ends. This should be the last video which I include loose ends, hopefully. But with that, this is Master 347. Going towards RG the platformer. Stay classy.